attention to me tonight. I'm so fucking sick of this shit.
Oh my god.
Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very fucking simple.
So if we approach them, we're creeps. If we don't approach them, they're still mad.
That is true. You are absolutely correct. Because these men today, and I'll keep saying it again, these men today are not the same as the man from back in the day, because back in the day, it used to be a competition. Men used to hunt. These days, they are afraid of rejection. They are afraid of a woman saying no for embarrassment or whatever the case may be. But back in the day, they did not care about that whatsoever. It used to be a competition. Who can get the woman first? Who can get the number first? Who can get how many numbers? These men were on the hunt. Why isn't it not the same? Make men be men again, because stop being in your feminine girly era if you're a whole man. You're not supposed to be waiting on a woman to approach you if you are a man. You're supposed to be on the pursuit if you are a man. I'm not gonna go out of my way, out of my divine feminine energy, to go up to a man and be like, hey, you look handsome, what's your number? Slide my number over. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I am not doing that. I promise you I'm not. Men need to be men again. Men need to stop being afraid of rejection and trust and believe these are the same men who are gonna want their woman to get down on one knee and propose to them.
Maybe replace afraid of with tired of. Men have been demonized, attacked, and called toxic for pursuing women.
I'm very curious, how do guys around your age, how do they talk to you guys?
That's the funny thing is that they don't. I have gotten approached at a party maybe twice since being here. Men don't approach us here. Which, you know, I find funny because there's so many beautiful women here in Isla Vista.
Honestly, think that might be the problem.
Yeah, there's so many of us here. It's, again, very rare, but the ones who have approached me were like very, very incoherent and very, very drunk. I couldn't really hold like a clear conversation with them, so it's kind of iffy if it even like counts.
Why would men approach a viper who could ruin their life?
The world's changed a lot because of the way that a man can be perceived by approaching a woman. But I honestly believe this. You can take the same woman, have two different men say the same thing to said woman. Man A, she might react in disgust, call him cringe, call him creepy. Man B can say the exact same thing, and if she's interested, then he's charming. And I think a lot of men are facing that today. And so instead of walking up to that young woman and introducing himself, he doesn't want to face the rejection or the risk of being a creep.
Exactly. And we're smarter than any man who still dates these women because we're going to hold out for a better generation of women.
So, what are your thoughts on OnlyFans, sex work, and do you believe that a woman doing OnlyFans or porn might have an impact on her future romantic prospects? And if so, how and why?
The truth is that if you are going to engage in sex work, you are going to probably make a lot of money, especially if you're young. You're on a very tight rope. As you get older, your value goes down, and men are going to want women that are younger and available to them. The truth is that high value men don't want to date women that are sex workers or even women that aren't sex workers. And what we're talking about is biological proclivity. What men are doing when they first say, this sounds amazing, to date a stripper or to date a prostitute or to date a sex worker, there's this instinct to have sex. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to have sex all the time. But then when they realize that actually a form of wanting to be in a relationship is feeling that there's a mystery to a woman, that there's something that's yours, there's something that's sacred, there's something that's powerful and beautiful that just you share. And when they realize that they have to share that with other men, it completely diminishes the man.
It's gotten so bad now that being an OnlyFans model is practically a default setting for some women, like it's a career choice they think deserves respect from men. Newsflash: most men are tuning you out before you even open your mouth. They see you at a bar, dressed to advertise, and their first thought isn't, wow, wife material, it's nope, that's community property. When your brand is extreme promiscuity, you kill the very thing men value most, exclusivity. And without that, you're just another drink in a sea of bottles they're not buying.
Why men never approach women anymore?
Men don't approach women because they always turn us down. That's easy. I mean, I get turned down all the time. all the time.
But they're not really giving you a chance out there?
No, they're not giving me a chance. That's why I don't even approach. I mean, I say hi and be nice, but man, that's about it, and keep it moving.
Any advice you would give to the chicks out there?
At least hear the dude out. You know, if he say hi, you know, buy you a drink or something, at least hear him out instead of just saying no or saying that you have a boyfriend, because everybody know they lying.
Yeah. Single, yeah. How do you think they got that wall up between us?
Too many options. Dating apps, social media, gas station, library, gym, you name it.
When you're this jacked and still get rejected left and right, you know dating has become a lost cause.
Why do men not understand hints? Why do I have to spell every fucking thing out? Why can't you just one simple little hinting at this? Fucking understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want to have to spell everything out like I'm your mum.
Men don't approach because they're tired of being treated like walking wallets and instant villains.
I hate when I think a man's good looking and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see me just look right at you? Like, that was your sign. Like, that was me shooting my shot. Like, I looked right at you. Like, I looked away pretty quickly. Like, it was kind of one of these, ooh, you know? But, like, that was your sign.
What if he thinks you're a creep? That man chose peace.
Do you think men should ignore women?
You should only ignore a woman if she's not complying by your rules or standards in whatever frame that she's in. So for example, let's say she's not setting herself to be available for a date, but she's still texting you. In that case, you should ignore her, because whenever you ignore her, that actually makes you more attractive since you're unavailable and you're not entertaining the conversation and showing her attention and what she's used to most guys doing that. Now she's going to end up chasing you and probably complying. So the only reason why I ignore a woman is because she doesn't comply. But in order for her to do that, she must be attracted to you first. You can't ignore a woman who isn't attracted to you in the first place. It's used as a strategy for women who won't or refuse to fall within your frame.
Women need to get it through their heads that a man ignoring you isn't some random act of cruelty. It's a response to you acting out of line with the deal. If you're not respecting his frame, not making time, and still expecting attention, you're basically a toddler throwing a tantrum because daddy took the toy away. Men don't owe unlimited attention. They invest it where there's respect and compliance.
If women are looking for financially secure men, what in exchange would be of equal value to a man?
There's probably three big primary things from the Christian perspective that we would want. I think that men essentially want peace in their home. This is a big one that people forget about all the time. The best way you can show a man respect is to understand and anticipate the things that he wants before he even knows that he wants them. And the way that that shows respect and the way that that shows that you love him is because if you can anticipate those things, he knows that you're paying attention to him very closely. So you're the focus. And then the third thing is you have to put him above your own needs and your own desires. And number three is the thing that I think women, at least in modernity, fail out the most, that women are trained from birth now how they deserve to be treated. And men are trained from birth how they're supposed to treat women. But nobody is trained from birth for how they're supposed to treat men.
Well put, Andrew.
Also, a man wants a woman with self-respect. Marketing your body shows you have nothing else to offer. If that is all you have to offer, your body is used frequently. The higher the body count, the lower the value. If you don't value yourself, he can't value you.
Over 40 years, women have told men to leave them alone. Don't approach me, you creep, they would all say. And it turns out if you keep telling men to stay away from you, they will. Modern women are going on TikTok to whine about men not approaching them. Back in the day, it was simple. A guy saw a pretty woman, walked up to her and said hi. Of course, women called that predatory and patriarchy, and now everything's messed up. Men not approaching women anymore.
The end result of feminism. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it hit home. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.